YouTube, more Russian Badger, and more 40k. Once again, my two new loves are combined. This one is Heavy Flamer HERESY Space Hulk Deathwing.
Brother, get the flamer.
Brother, we're here, brothers.
The heavy flamer.
Gotta remove these ears. Hold on. Warhammer mode. Servo skull. Oh, damn. Power armor? We're playing Fallout 4? But based?
I would like to file a complaint.
This is not Space Marine, huh? I thought this was another Space Marine video. I don't think this is.
Indiscriminate you are with your flame. You don't need to whip it like a noodle in a swimming pool. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, hold on. Me playing Ratchet and Clank, the lava gun? Literally what I did, bro. Just shooting the magma all over the place.
Purge it in flame.
Burn in holy fire.
Alright, so I guess the game is Space Hulk Deathwing.
Shitpost/heresy alert. If you're offended when someone goofs up the lore or talks shit about your favorite chapter of Space Marines, please. Welcome to the grim darkness of the future, where peace, happiness, and prosperity have been replaced by war, death, and destruction. Not necessarily in that order, but necessarily in mass quantities.
I will endure 1,000 deaths before I yield.
In the last episode, 9
we
months
watched
ago, we were
this.
introduced to the sentient fungi known as the orcs.
I love you guys.
The corn-worshipping heretics known as the forces of chaos that make the civilian casualties of World War II
They look
like
cool
a
though,
picnic.
bro. Come on, I'm a skull. Maybe I shouldn't be repping those guys. They're gonna make me a throne. Listen, if Slanesh is sitting on the throne, I'm down, brother. Put me on the skull throne.
List of cornate massacres. This list is incomplete. You can help by expanding it. And most importantly, the Space Marines of the Imperium of Man, led by the venerate Emperor himself.
We are one in the Emperor and the will of man.
And as much as I'd love to hear about your
I'm blocking her.
hyper-intelligent Dark Elder waifu,
Goon,
the dumbass
fellas,
weirdo
goon.
space communists, and the rattle me bones robots, the Xenos stealing your shit this time around are the Gene Stealer Tyranids.
Your infestation spreads no further, alien.
It may sound like despotic deja vu for someone to be stealing your shit again, but that's usually the way these 40k games go. Xenos are either killing something, breaking something, or stealing something. You're deployed to intervene, you realize the shit is fucked, and you may as well blow it all up anyways, and then you blow it all up.
Sounds good to me.
Can survive the flame.
And you do it with
Which
your
may beg the
brothers.
question from your perspective,
Peek.
why not just blow it all up in the first place? Like Exterminatus nuke from orbit. And to that I retort,
Because it is the Emperor's will, and also purging is really, really fun, brother.
the Gene Stealers are doing just that on one of your space hulks called the Elethros, and you're the librarian in charge
Wait,
of
hold
salvaging
on.
anything
Is a Space Hulk like a giant mech Space Marine?
on one of your space hulks called the Elethros,
Oh,
and
spaceship. My bad, bro. I should have just read.
you're the librarian in charge of salvaging anything of value and purging the Xeno filth.
Your heresy stops here.
Alongside Devastator Barakeel, Apothecary Nahu,
Hey,
and
look, Servo Skull. My people.
Shot Caller Belial, you make up Deathwing, the first company of the Dark Angels chapter.
We are the
All
angels
right,
of
pretty
death.
cool.
All Dark Angels in bone white armor may be a little confusing, but it's only Deathwing. The rest of the Dark Angels are actually green, even though the Salamanders are already green. The
Okay.
Salamanders are
I just watched the Astartes trailer and I'm like, oh, dude, they're green, but they're definitely not the Salamanders. Who are they again? Now we know.
almost always on fire, so it's not that hard to...
Brother, enough with the lore.
Brothers, retribution is at hand. It is our strength. We are the sons of Caliban. Let fury guide your weapons. Let vengeance be your song.
Based.
We are the angels of death, and our enemies shall fall.
Where are the
Decked out
Sons
in
of the
Terminator
Emperor,
armor,
though?
You're
Send them
larger
in.
and more formidable than your ordinary Space Marine, but not so huge that
I'm
you
still
can't
dying to see Sons of the Emperor in like a game or something, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that's an instant adult rating if they ever are in a game.
fit through doorways like a menacing full-size dreadnought.
None may block our path.
And you better believe you're gonna need this intimidating armor, because the Gene Stealers you're up against,
Oh,
well,
they're pretty-
not
they're pretty
exactly
large, huh?
Small.
By the Emperor, can the Xenos get any bigger?
And you may be thinking, at least I have 2 Dark Angel Terminators to help me.
Wrong.
I know it may be heresy to shit-talk fellow Terminators.
Bold words for someone in assault cannon range.
Delete this heresy.
Heresy. It burns. We heard you were talking shit, brother.
But short of dispensing a few cookie-cutter voice lines and soaking up damage, they are useless.
Angels of Death. That is like one single Xeno. Steady yourself, brother.
Discipline is their sole strength, as in even if they are on the brink of death, they will not heal themselves unless you instruct them to. So if you really want to
Brain
get
dead
heretical,
AI,
you can
huh?
instruct Apothecary Nahum to constantly juice himself up with self-heals like a fiending junkie.
I'm surprised I never heard of these games.
He becomes a Tyrannid Broodlord punching bag while you inflict
Were these
heavy
popular
damage
when
on
they first
whatever's
released?
attempting to eat you.
Or did Space Marine 2 really just blow everything up and just being crowned as the greatest Warhammer game of all time? I feel like there's bangers out there. Like, I bet that Pirate Trader one's a banger. You know what I'm talking about? The CRPG one?
The right
Rogue
word,
Trader?
brother. I prefer Expeditionary Tyrannid punching bag.
Your skill tree allows you to make these fellow brothers of yours more powerful, yourself more powerful, or grant additional
We love
purging
skill
abilities, and I
trees.
sure as shit didn't blow any of it on them.
Yes, brother Barricule. I realize
Honestly,
you want
base.
better armor, but I can now purge heretics in 3 different kinds of fire.
At least your objectives are simple, because you'll usually see a one-word description like fight or destroy off in the distance, and I think you already know
They're
what
simple
the hell
guys,
you're doing
man.
here. So let me save my breath.
They already got the programming they need. They know what's up.
them at all costs.
I'm gonna need more Bolter for this heresy. I'm confused by this heresy, brother. Are the foul Xenos just purging themselves?
Predictably, once this string of objectives is complete, you realize the Gene Stealers lived up to their names by stealing your genes and decide to incinerate the place Exterminatus style.
It was impossible to remove the traces of our gene seed from the bodies of the aliens. So Grandmaster Belial vowed to destroy everything instead.
Consider this a clear division in the video.
Our guns have fallen silent, brother.
Because the single player, especially on the No Mercy difficulty, can be a frustrating, overwhelming with annoyance, and underwhelming
bringing
with
in the
content
boys?
experience
Heavenly
where you feel
Father?
like a lone guardsman against a legion of Xenos. Let me tell you about the Tyranids. But the multiplayer is 5 times better, a total.
This is a common occurrence in multiple Space Marine games. From my, not Space Marine games, I guess Space Marine games, but I meant Warhammer games. Everyone's like, dude, single player, it's not that good. Multiplayer, though, it's the greatest game I've ever played when you bring your homies in. It makes sense. You need your brothers. You need them.
Totally different animal, and it feels heretical even looping it in with a single player because it's a completely distinct experience.
Xenophobia increases.
You know you're in a 40k game when instead of saying waiting for players, it's waiting for brothers. I'm getting too loyal for this shit. Brother. Look at Psycho. He's ready to smack a heretic.
Were there any game journalists upset that it says waiting for brothers? I feel like there's a decent chance.
First of all, multiplayer allows you to play 6 classes instead of just 1. Not that I hated playing a
My
librarian,
face, but I don't know what a librarian looks like because I can't fucking read.
but heavy weapon specialty granted me an assault cannon.
Is
and
this, was that the stealth dudes? Hold on. Oh, no, I guess not. I thought this was the Raven, the 20th Division. I'm forgetting their name, but you know.
Specialty granted me an assault cannon and abilities like zero spread, a devastating mine, and a virtual A10 warthog for an arm.
Assault cannon deployed.
Blood Ravens be like me.
I want Taco Bell now.
unintellectual. Oh, the size range.
Nah, dude, you
I
got
think I
this.
can
Nah,
get
you
a pop
bitch.
both my ults.
Look
Watch.
at him. Look at him.
That's zero
this ain't
accuracy
nothing.
on that
Fuck
rate of
him up.
fire.
Easy for somebody with a fucking A10 Warthog strapped to their arm to say.
Run to me, brother. They'll all get fucked if they run into it. Just watch. Done. Apothecaries are important because with half the Tyranids being able to tear through your armor like a Cheetos bag, you're gonna need an answer to your
The coolest looking
which
healers of
happens
all
to be a
time.
needle drill the size of a baseball bat.
Stimulants deployed.
Apothecary require major
Sounds like the GoldenEye sound, kind of. Bro, the music is so good in GoldenEye. The pause music.
Brother, I need an apothecary. This Tyranid whispered in my ear. He needs one too.
You would do that. You would do that. The apothecary walks up. You think he's gonna heal you. You think he's gonna heal you by stabbing you with his needle. He just punches you in the face.
Whatever, I'm going in.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. The cooldown. There, I'm gonna drill your ass.
by the way,
there you
the
go.
little
Hey man, how many fingers am I holding up? Turn off your heavy flamer so I can tell you. Hold on, I'll get you. There you go.
Thank you, brother.
Tactical specialty was a must-have because he can revive a fallen brother.
No way, Mercy.
And Interior
Brothers
Chaplain
never
is
die?
a no-brainer because he can revive 3 fallen brothers.
Okay, this is
temporarily
Brothers
reflect
Never
all
Die.
incoming damage and temporarily become
Damn, he's Reinhardt, too.
invincible, which makes him broken as shit, the best looking, and overall a
He
force
does
to be
look pretty
reckoned
good.
with.
Looks like someone I know. Aren't we beautiful? Look at us. Peek.
The point I'm making with all of this fuss about classes is that multiplayer offers both variety and specialization, whether you're looking for something different or you just want to play someone that suits your style. You can move far beyond the librarian of the single player, and Retribution just isn't the same without your brothers.
Brothers, to partake in our crusade is to be immortal.
It's worth mentioning at this point to turn Codex
Friendly
rules
fire.
on because it
Uh-oh.
is a far less grindy experience, and more importantly, friendly fire is off. With the amount of
they're
heavy
being
flamers
nice.
we run, I'd say the Codex Astartes does support this action.
We may get burnt, brothers.
Yeah, the first thing that you do, of course.
We're all salamanders. It doesn't affect us. We're chilling.
This is bad. Don't up your DPI. There's no need to do that.
It says we can't do that in the codex.
Well, I can't read.
Just roast my flames.
Everybody gangster until Lolly Rick pull out the heavy flamer.
Which conveniently leads me to my next point. Weapons.
I'm gonna need a heavy flamer for this heresy.
In the single player, you've got to use a versatile weapon. You've got big targets, small targets, close targets, distant targets, so much of the arsenal you can't use because it doesn't meet all those requirements. Take the Redemption, for example, the badass scatter bolter that blasts Xenos away in a ricochet
Shotguns
of
are
righteous
so
steel.
fun, though.
God, the ragdoll.
Macon,
with
this
that
is the
so
game for
good.
you, man. It's all fire.
You shoot them so far. Stormbolter and the Stormbolter.
this shit ricochets? What the fuck?
Yup.
In the single player, you won't have the range to hit the dudes with Grimdark Panzer Shreks or anything at a distance for that matter, and your brain dead
I like how you
brethren
can't
sure
even
as shit
see
won't notice
when you
them,
hold the
so
shield
you're
up.
boned due to lack of range. But in multiplayer, you can combine your Redemption with a Heavy Flamer, Spear of Caliban, and Stormbolter for coverage at all ranges.
It really does almost look like an entirely different game from like the split in the video when with friends and
Cover
without.
your brother up close while they cover anything at a distance.
For the Emperor!
That's also the reason why Melee is a bit of a joke, because on normal difficulty, I love crushing heretics
my Melee
and merciless
brothers.
Retribution.
My faith is my shield.
By all accounts, it was no more than a hulking mass of steel.
But with any
Looks fun,
higher
though, man.
difficulty, it just doesn't work. Not only because Tyranids specialize
That happens in a
melee
lot of
combat
games, though,
as
honestly.
Apex Predators, but so many Gene Stealers can one-shot you, it's paramount to purge them before they get close. Furthermore, damage is localized, as in if a Gene Stealer chomps your right arm, you
Oh,
can't shoot,
no.
and slashes your legs, you can't run away.
GG's.
So again, Melee is a tough sell.
I cannot move.
Hey, at least you can use a power fist with every heavy weapon, so it may not be a sword or an axe, but you can still smack a heretic.
Feel the weight of the chapter's finest. Die!
You get the point I'm hammering at. Every weapon in the arsenal is at your disposal with brothers by your side in multiplayer, instead of a handful of versatile ones in the single player, which means more fun, more purging, and of course, indiscriminate use of the heavy flamer.
Burn in holy fire.
I'm normally anti-fire weapons.
flamer
Shout
so
out to
that I can
salamanders.
First
It's
of all,
fun here,
this is a
bro.
heavy
You see
flamer.
it.
Why are you flaming me? I'm right.
Specifically max DPI twirling in a circle.
I'm an equal opportunity flamer.
Equal opportunity purging. Hey, 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 hey. No.
You look like a disciplining mother with like a spray bottle, but instead it's a heavy flamer.
No. No.
It's heavy for a reason, because the Xenos you're up against I like to categorize as Apex Predators, Suicidal Apex Predators, and Apex Predators so large that they can only be described as virtually immortal.
I'm sorry.
It's a big boy. It's a big boy. Get out of my way, Clue. Get out of my way.
I'm too chunky.
Yeah. Oh, get behind the man with the assault cannon.
Gotcha. You'll come up in a second.
No, we'll be fine, Clue. You got an assault cannon and a heavy flamer, he'll go down. There he goes.
Technically, the Scythe Strain is virtually immortal, and the Brood Lord is virtually immortal and psychic, so
How do
rule
we
of
kill
thumb,
him?
Cthulhu-looking Xenos are superior to non-Cthulhu-looking
Hey,
Xenos.
I'm Cthulhu looking, kind of. Maybe too Cthulhu looking. Without the nose, you guys can't tell I'm a skull. Then I throw on these ears, and you're really confused. But I am a skull, not a Cthulhu. For the record, let it be known.
Behind me, brother. club out here.
And if it's a 20-foot tall praying mantis bug-looking thing that just cuts your buddy in half and doesn't go down with an initial burst, it's either a sight strain or a broodlord, and you may want to start a tactical withdrawal because 2 more are on their way.
Retreat now for victory later.
All right, everything you got.
Wide on
Everything you
ice,
got
boys.
to the broodlord on the right. Just do the one close to the objective. As soon as he gets here, Goose, hit your reflect, and after it's done, hit your invincible.
I have to bounce back. I got the reflect damage.
You're honestly not going to be able to see anything. Just keep tanking him. We got a heavy flamer and assault cannon just laying into him.
Goose,
It doesn't matter. If
I
you
can't see anything.
They gotta be so chunked. They gotta be so chunked.
I got you. You're coming back.
That's one down. One down.
SMH my damn head, man.
That's it. That's it.
I can't see a fucking thing.
When the 20
I wish we could see his POV.
Perfect apex predator gets mowed down by a bunch of dipshit farmers with flashlights. I could rant about the bullshit psychers that can one-shot you with heresy, but I don't want this video to quadruple in length for the sake of Xeno sorcery space magic.
I am calm. What sorcery is this?
Yet no matter how terrifying the Xenos you're faced with, they all have a glaring weakness with no known counter. Doors.
This is a point of strategic import.
It may sound weird that doors are the pinnacle of strategy in Deathwing, but deciding whether to lock them, unlock them, or simply power fist them open for a rapid escape is the closest it comes to chess.
I leave only rubble. You're insisting on a whiff.
A quick tutorial on doors. These are the most important things. Not even fucking 5 pirates can get through that shit.
That's how you go through doors.
If you're gonna keep them out, right?
Yes,
Don't
if
do
you
it,
hack it. Oh, let's close this door behind us. Oh wait, we can't.
Oh wait.
I really love the voice effect they do for the Warhammer vids.
This is
It's
what
so
we're
good.
actually supposed to do now. Come, no, come through. Why are you like this?
Get in here, brother. I'll block it. I'll block it. I'll block it. I can shut it.
shit,
No, I'll get it. Oh, I can hear him right there.
Pretty sure that was the Hive Timer from last mission.
He is right there, and he is so mad.
He's pissed, brother.
We do not want your Girl Scout cookies, brother.
It should also be mentioned that doors and entryways are the most dangerous adversary in all of the Elethros because they can swallow you without mercy or meaning.
There's a lot of
Oh, no.
He's probably in this
Oh,
thing
that
hasn't
seems
opened
fair.
up.
That seems fair. I gotta purge this heresy right.
Looks like heresy to me, brother.
I don't see anybody.
Heresy is now airborne. Get this off my screen.
I'll fucking light him on fire though. I don't give a shit.
Open the door. Open the door.
I'm trying.
Brother.
What a good brother.
It's blocked.
So it's just stuck there like a big piece of shit? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Brother, I am pinned here.
If
No,
you don't
my
get
servo
stuck,
skull
you'll experience
homie.
the best the game has to offer outside of the heavy flamer.
We
which
love
is the
Gothic
environment.
architecture.
From the biggest freezer in the universe to the massive cathedrals, holy shit is it ever well done.
Cathedrals
Does
are
the
peak,
architecture
man.
bring honor to the Emperor? Yes. Are we overloading the reactor to purge it all in flame in 20 minutes? Also yes.
Look at my screen, I'm freezing my ass off in here. That's such a good solution. Brother.
Brother, are you cold?
Brother, I am chilled here. And the better decisions you make, the longer you'll stay alive, the more purging you'll do, and the more renown you'll earn to spend on upgrades like faster reloads, beefier health, and weapons that never jam.
I don't always jam my spirit Caliban, but when I do, it's because the sight strain is breathing on my face.
My face when I see a Hive Tyrant and I'm reloading.
What a terrible image. Did you guys see that? I might have been blocked. You did see it. Okay.
Resilient increases HP by 30% for each body part. A fellow space marine just walks up and jabs you in the arm. You're still at 100%. Cosmetics are available too, which you can frown upon all you want, but you've really got to grind for them, and at least they aren't microtransactions.
True.
The skins is the indomitable assault cannon of wrath.
Holy shit, Psycho, that's such a neat skin. Fuck.
Oh, well, thank you.
Traitor's doom, destruction's glory, the voice of devastation, torment of defiance, and pain of the heretic. Jesus.
Yeah. Wait, is that...
Wait. I can really ham that up. Just
Bane of the heretic, torment of defiance, traitor's doom, destruction's
I need
glory,
this voice
voice of
filter, man.
devastation.
God. Oh, it's hilarious.
I'm glad that I successfully deceived you until the end of the video because the greatest enemy in the entire game, frame rates. Even with a monster rig of an i9-79.
Dude, it wasn't breaking the whole time. I'm a frame snub of the highest order. If this dips under 60 for even a millisecond, I'm crying, uninstalling, throwing everything.
80XE and a 2080 Ti, I consistently cratered to sub 40 FPS from the sheer amount of Xeno filth and heavy flamer.
EDF's a better game. Confirmed.
The Emperor's finest. My graphics card is gonna break. It's gonna break.
God, are these flames ray tracing enabled?
I still am at 40.
But I'm also glad and most thankful that I had my
So
brothers beside me,
true.
because we had Jackal,
So
who knows
true.
everything about 40K.
Lionel Johnson is the Primarch of the Dark Angels. The only reason he hasn't returned is because he's literally just asleep.
Jello, who knows next to nothing about 40K.
What is that? It's my ex-wife, Karen.
Garrett, that fits.
I'm gonna
I already gave you the alimony.
burn the custody papers.
Kids are coming. She can't keep you from me forever.
And Heavenly, who fits somewhere
My fellow
in between.
VTuber. Let's go.
Blood for the blood god.
We love this guy.
That's clearly some heresy.
I hope you had fun breaking heretics in half with me.
Light will not save you, foul Xeno.
And even if you didn't, we purged them all in flame and
I had
bounced on
fun.
out of there anyway.
Did you guys have fun?
The end. I'd like to extend a
GG's.
solemn RIP to all of the shitters in my Discord that I banned for saying that Deathwing is trash. I don't know.
Anybody I ban is the same pile of filth in my book.
Damn. Damn.
This is how I look when I ban people.
I don't remember.
Valid.
Oh my god, what is
Right.
Secondly, I kind of miss having a boss fight. Not that I miss Xeno scum in any way, shape, or
Were
form.
there boss
but
fights
maybe
in
if
there?
there was a bigger Xeno that
No,
I got
guess
to
not,
fight
yeah.
that said some shit like,
I love that guy.
kind of neat.
The
Instead of
orc
seeing a bigger
boss.
and bigger Tyranid each time, they didn't have a name. And thirdly, holy shit, do I ever miss unlimited sprint? I know it's not something that always goes through your mind.
Under 60 frames and no unlimited sprint? Disgusting.
But when
Space
you
Marine
run
only
like
it is.
20 feet and you are
He
just
would've banned me.
sucking wind,
I'd be
damn,
talking
do I ever
trash
miss
on Space
unlimited
Hulk.
sprint. Holy God. With all that being said, I had a ton of fun playing this game. I had a ton of fun making this video. Anytime I just get to play in your sandbox, those of you that are really, really hardcore 40K dudes, I have a blast. In closing, I'd like to thank you guys so very much for watching. It means the world to me that you watched to the end of the
You're
video.
welcome.
And I had so much fun
You're
creating content
goated.
at a Warhammer 40K. It is so over the top. It is so nuts. I love every second of it. And be sure to tune in next year when we go to a Salamander's barbecue.
All right, I hope we watch whatever the salamander barbecue video is, unless that's just a joke. I don't know. But once again, another W video. Everything he just said, I say to you guys, thank you for watching until the end. Head pet moi, another goated vid.